Hi, my name is Rosie Francis, and the competency that I will be presenting is the importance of effective advocacy for libraries, librarians, and other library workers and library services. I hope at the end of this presentation to convince you of the importance of library advocacy and offer you tools to be an effective advocate. What is library advocacy? Libraries are at the heart of a community. Libraries offer many benefits to the community they are located in. Libraries are used and enjoyed by every age group and socioeconomic background. Sounds simple, right? But phrases like libraries are good, libraries are important, and libraries serve everyone, while are all correct, will not translate to the fiscal support for libraries. Libraries need to be effective advocates. Library advocacy is creating awareness for libraries. It is making the community, local leaders, and elected officials know the benefits that libraries bring. It is important that the community and elected officials know why libraries are good, why libraries are important. In today's world, where there is intense scrutiny on every tax dollar, it is vital that community and elected officials are convinced of the benefits of having a library. Why does library advocacy matter? Public libraries are funded by taxpayers. Libraries have traditionally not been very good at advocacy, partly due to the desire to remain neutral. Also, the benefits that a library provides to the community is largely invisible. However, when Google is seen as replacing libraries, citizens are less likely to provide financial and political support for institutions they may perceive as redundant. Awareness then is key. A community needs to want a library to support one. Libraries are an important part of the quality of life experience in a city or community. It is important also to establish that libraries are not just an outcome of a good economy, but are one of the important factors that help create economic growth in a community. What does advocacy look like for libraries? Advocacy for libraries can be subtle or it can be loud. It has to be planned, constant, and persistent. It may look different for different libraries as priorities are different. But there are some related features that all effective advocacy campaigns and campaigners should keep in mind. Have a clear, simple, targeted message. Have a clear idea of your target audience and what their priorities are. Find common ground where the library's resources intersect with the community's campus, school, or workplace need. Support your library advocacy pitch with facts and figures. Stress the value libraries bring to a community, a campus, school, and workplace. Point out the return on investment that libraries bring. Let the community, campus, school, and business know that there is real and tangible returns for the dollars spent on the library. Ask for and speak about real testimonial from patrons who have benefited from the library services and programs. Did a patron's child love a story time so much that they had to check the book out to bring home? Did a patron attend one of the technology classes and can now communicate with their grandchild over Skype? Was your library involved in some cutting-edge research that has the potential of making a real difference? Do you offer technology training for teachers at your school that made an impact on their teaching? Real stories show that real impact is being made. Show that libraries are relevant and important to people. You can be a library advocate. Library advocates are people who are passionate about the library. This group includes library board members and trustees. The library board can be one of the most visible and vocal library supporters. Having even one board member who is politically savvy is enormously helpful to better connect with local and community leaders. The Friends Foundation. The Friends Foundation comes in different sizes and with different agendas. Most operate as a tax-exempt entity under the 501(c)(3) status. Usually, this group is organized with specific projects in mind. Other advocates include community organizations, leaders in the community, library patrons and volunteers, elected officials, teachers, faculty, colleagues, principals, and school board members. The most important advocate, the one that can make a huge difference to the way libraries are perceived, is library staff. Library staff see every day the difference libraries can make. They are the library's biggest fan and loudest cheerleaders. Library staff know the needs of their community. Furthermore, the quality of service offered by library staff, especially those who meet the public, is crucial to the loyalty and support of the community. Staff input and support is crucial for successful advocacy. What tools can help with advocacy? American Library Association, the ALA, lists several useful toolkits with which libraries can create advocacy campaigns. The ALA website offers different targeted toolkits for different libraries. They include strategies, testimonials from other libraries, and useful information to put together a targeted campaign. It is also helpful to look at successful ways other libraries have marketed their library brand. This is a crucial part of advocacy. It is important to get to know your legislators and for them to know you. The screen captures from ALA's website shows you how you can find your federal and state representatives. The captures also show the bills that are being debated and those that have been passed. Establish a connection with your state legislator and your local city government officials. At your meeting, present your legislator with the unique value that libraries bring to the community, college, and school. If there are issues that your community is dealing with, show how libraries are helping to create solutions for them. Be seen as a problem solver. Invite your local state legislator to visit and tour your library and arrange a program such as a special community leader story time where they can interact with the public. Invite them to present awards at library events. Invite and host local community events such as a meet and greet for the mayor, town hall meetings for elected officials. Showcase the important role libraries play in civic engagement and outreach into the community. Advocacy can be uncomfortable for some in the profession, as it can be seen like we are advocating for our jobs. It is important to realize that advocacy helps the library be visible and helps bring in the fiscal support needed to run the library and design the programs that benefit the community. Your legislator and city official need to see the benefits that a library brings the community in order to support it. Libraries are important to the community. Libraries know that. The community knows that too. But why are they important? What is the value that a patron finds at the library that is unique and not available elsewhere? This is where communication is key. There are many ways to keep in touch about the value that libraries bring to patrons. Some of them include library newsletters that showcase special events at the libraries, bookmarks that highlight new services that have been added, program brochures, flyers, press releases are all effective ways to keep in touch with the community about library happenings. Blogs and newspaper articles are also effective ways to inform the public about events, new and exciting programs, or programs that patrons would benefit from. Local newspaper has great visibility, and writing opinion pieces that highlight library services and programs are a great way to get the message out. In fact, consider writing a regular library column in the local newspaper and have different departments in the library take turns to write about something special that they are involved in. If you have a local television or radio station, this method of library promotion can also be achieved there. Other ways to reach the public are flyers, notepads, bookmarks, postcards that carry the library's corporate identity. Libraries also have promotional items like t-shirts, tote bags, water bottles, coffee mugs that can bring great visibility to the library and its role in the community. Have to reach patrons in the medium they receive communication in. For school libraries, keeping in touch with parents through weekly or monthly emails about library happenings and having a school library website is also useful. Be visible on social media through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and other social media platforms. Post regularly on these platforms. Reach out to readers and be part of their digital life. Advocacy is about being visible. Help make your library visible to your community, local, and state legislators. A library is a cause, not a charity. Patrons support a library because they appreciate and enjoy its services. Remember that a library is a building, is the staff working there, is the volunteers and others who give generously of their time and service. Be convinced of the good things a library brings to a community and engage in advocating for libraries. Thank you for listening.